Thanks for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey, and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and what a Sunday it is here on December 26, 2010, encompassing all of the Northern Mid-Atlantic from Delaware right up through the Hudson Valley and into New York City, northeastern New Jersey, the entire coastal regions now, all of New Jersey under blizzard warnings. Very heavy snow banding occurring. We've got rates coming in at a couple of inches per hour, blowing and drifting snow. What a day. Currently, we've got a slew of advisories, watches, and warnings. I mean, it's impossible to get anywhere. I have to say that the airports, though, are still open, so we're not showing any real delays there, according to the federal site for aviation for the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, but that doesn't mean that flights aren't canceled. They probably are in many locations. Coastal flood advisories for Hudson in New Jersey until 2 o'clock in the morning. Special weather statements now for Eastern Passaic and Hudson and Western Passaic and blizzard warnings, coastal flood advisories, you name it. We've got it up on the site, and just about everybody is impacted by this great big nor'easter blizzard of 2010. We've also got power outages. We do have power outages. We have them in Neptune in Monmouth County. As of 6 o'clock tonight, there's about 500 or less without power there. In Ocean County, Bayville and Toms River has about 500 or less without power. Browns Mill in Burlington County, also some of those people without power. Hunterdon County and Califon, another area where there is power outages being reported. In Morris County, Flanders, and Parsippany, parts of those areas are without power this evening at 6 o'clock. And also in Sussex County in New Jersey, Montague has reports of people without power as well. And of course, all the major roadways and arteries, I-280, New Jersey 12, 80, 280, 287, 202, all plowing and salting going on. US 1, New Jersey 94, New Jersey 440, all have plowing going on. Okay, so with those blizzard warnings in effect, we've got northwest winds now. We've got northerly winds on the backside of this very strong dynamic frontogenetic forcing that's been going on all afternoon. It's steepening and deepening, and we still have several hours to go over the night tonight, with very heavy snow at the rates of just about 1 to 2 inches an hour. It's going to be very nearly impossible to measure this because of all the blowing and drifting. We've got northerly winds, north and northwesterly winds, gusts of 46 miles an hour in Pomona this hour at 6 o'clock. Northwest winds up to 23 in Rio Grande. We've got gusts into the mid and upper 20s to around 30 in Wrightstown. Northern New Jersey has very strong winds, 25 to 35 miles an hour in gust. And just about everybody else does too. And we've got visibilities reduced to 1/4 of a mile, 15 hundredths of a mile, below a mile, you name it. Just in some areas almost near zero visibility with whiteout conditions. And where it's snowing hard. We've got light to moderate snow throughout the area. Areas still receiving some heavy snow. Lakehurst, New Jersey, Newark, Teterboro, Caldwell, all in heavy snow. Doylestown, out in eastern Pennsylvania, it's become lighter snow. And there's still lighter snow in Delaware and eastern Maryland, but it's still snowing there as well. And of course, heavy snow falling in the New York City metropolitan area. Baltimore has some light snow. Washington, D.C. still reporting light snow. And with that, we have wind chill indices in the teens, and we even have some wind chill indices in the single digits as well. Nasty night to be out. Current surface analysis at 6 o'clock tonight shows the surface low pressure system now off the Delaware, New Jersey coast by a couple hundred miles, and all the strong banding, the frontogenetic banding, extending up all the way from Boston, Cape Cod, all the way down through the New Jersey coastline, down through Delaware, and that is going to continue over the next couple of hours. You got the 850 millibar low, that's about 5,000 feet. That's a little bit further west, and with closed circulation at 700 millibars, about 10,000 feet, right over central New Jersey, all the way down through the Delmarva Peninsula, including Baltimore, Washington. We get up to the 500 millibar level, and the upper level low is closed off across widely across Pennsylvania down through Ohio and Virginia. So it's a very, very, very tight pressure gradient right now. We're looking at very strong upper level difluence going on off the Jersey coast, all the way, especially up the Hudson Valley from northern New Jersey into the Hudson Valley and all the way into Connecticut and Rhode Island and getting up towards Boston. Very strong upper level difluence, very strong jet focused at about 130 to 140 knot wind. Continue to see that very heavy banding of snow as a result of very strong surface frontogenetic forcing right from New York City and Cape, all the way down from Connecticut, all the way down off the New Jersey coast down to off Delmarva. And that's the reason why to the north and west in very classic snowstorms you find this deformation, this very strong frontogenetic forcing all the way on the north and west side to the northwest of the band of frontogenetic forcing. So that is why we're having all of this air lifted up. And if we look at the water vapor imagery right now, we can find out why. There is that very strong dry punch now. Very dry air infiltrating, but it's still south and east of Long Island and New York and southern Connecticut. Everybody else to the north and west of where this dry air is coming infused into the low pressure center at the surface, all of the air around it is saturated, and that's why we have these heavy snow bands now all the way from Cape Cod all the way down to the Delmarva. Taking a larger view of the satellite imagery, you can see all the cold altocumulus clouds, the very cold air spilling in behind this system all the way down through the Tennessee and Mississippi Valley, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, all the way into the Gulf Coast, all the way down to near Cuba. And we've also had reports of thunder in Monmouth County and also in Union County earlier this afternoon. We had a thunderstorm or thunder snow, and it brought down a utility pole. Now we're going to be dealing with moderate snow throughout the entire New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area, all the way down to the coast now. Through the evening and overnight hours tonight, the snow will become much lighter near midnight and after that, but there's still going to be a lot of blowing and drifting of snow right through tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon. Light snow will continue across southern New Jersey, across the area, again through the overnight hours, and we're going to have blowing snow with occasional visibilities being reduced to 6 miles or less right through tomorrow morning. The same thing for Teterboro, same thing for Trenton, Wrightstown, Atlantic City. Light snow, blowing snow throughout the night, but most of the heavier snow will be confined to the immediate coast, the New York City metropolitan area, the Hudson Valley. And as the low begins to move further to the northeast, in fact, the latest radar and satellite imagery shows that the highest cloud tops, the coolest cloud tops, where all the lifting is going on, has moved into southern New England. We're on the backside of that, still very strong frontogenetic forcing, so the snow and the blowing snow continues here for the next several hours, right through the late night hours. And I'll be doing further updates again during tonight. Thanks for visiting us here at GardenStateWeather.com. I'm forecaster Robert Smith.